Hi, my name is Jackie and welcome back to my channel. I am continuing on with my celebration of spring, previously known as my countdown to autumn with the 12 fall favorites from DAVIDsTEA. And also, it's Tuesday. Hopefully it's Tuesday. Hopefully this is actually going up on a Tuesday. The plan is this is going up on a Tuesday, but who knows? But that means it is also time for another Tea Together Tuesday, which is a weekly feature hosted by Jan over at Tea with Jan and Kimberly over at Tea Is a Wish blog. And the goal is to unite the tea drinking community together regardless of what internet platform you are using to profess your love of tea. So whether you are an Instagrammer, a tea tuber, a blogger, or a tweeter, you are invited to join in and answer the weekly prompt. But before we get into it, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and smash that subscription button so you know when I upload. We like to talk about tea here. I think first off, I'm going to introduce today's tea, which is the Strawberry Rhubarb Parfait from DAVIDsTEA. And then after I brew myself a cup, I'm gonna come back and talk to you guys about today's prompt. The Strawberry Rhubarb Parfait is a blend of apple, hibiscus, raisins, carrot, artificial strawberry and rhubarb flavoring, beetroot, yogurt bits, strawberry, and rhubarb. Now, I happen to really love this blend, aside from this fact that it's this beautiful bold red color, which you probably can't see now that I think about it. It's also one of the few blends that features hibiscus that I actually really appreciate. And sort of like in other blends by DAVIDsTEA, like I think they do a really good job of, like, yes, their blend might have hibiscus, but it's not so much that it overpowers all of the other flavors. So in this blend, like, I really do taste that nice pop of rhubarb, and you know, the hibiscus does add a little bit of tartness to it, but there's also this really lovely cream element in it that just really balances everything out for me. So this is not the first time I've had this blend. I've actually bought like a bigger bag of this, if that like tells you how much I actually kind of appreciate this blend. But even more importantly is the answer to today's Tea Together Tuesday question. And this one comes from Kimberly over at Tea Is a Wish blog. And Kimberly asked, what is your favorite or most important gift that you have received during your tea journey? Considering how much I love tea and how vocal I am about loving tea, I really don't get gifts that often that are tea related. Nobody else in my family really drinks tea the way that I drink tea. I mean, my mom drinks tea every day, but she's like, you know, a glass of Lipton iced tea kind of tea drinker. Maybe it's intimidating to buy me tea if you don't drink tea. I really don't know. But I will say, the most important gift that I ever received, or my most favorite gift that I ever received, was a bright red stovetop tea kettle that I received for Christmas probably over a decade ago. For whatever reason, I wanted a tea kettle and some tea for Christmas because I just randomly decided that I wanted to start drinking tea. And this was coming from somebody who basically had an IV drip of coffee just attached to them at all hours of the day. Like I mean, it was college. You just needed to be caffeinated to make it through. But I mean, it's not like I really drank tea while I was at college. It's not like anybody that I hung out with drank tea or anything like that. I just randomly asked for a tea kettle and some tea for Christmas. And my parents bought me a shiny red tea kettle that you could put on your stove, and it was one of the ones that would whistle to let you know that it was done. And they also bought me, I mean, it was just grocery store tea. It was like, I don't even remember the brand. It was probably like Celestial Seasonings, like fruit tea. So like they had a blueberry tea and a raspberry tea and a mixed berry tea, stuff like that. I didn't know anything about quality tea back then. It was just something inexpensive at the grocery store. But like that gift, who knew that gift would set me down the path to where I am today, making videos about tea and running an Instagram that's like all about tea. Yeah, it's been cool. I don't have the tea kettle anymore. I haven't had it for quite some time now. And I actually had replaced it with like sort of this forest green stovetop tea kettle. I don't even think I have that stovetop tea kettle either. It doesn't matter. I replaced it with an electric tea kettle that I purchased myself. And that's, I mean, if this were to be like what is the most important tea related item that you've purchased yourself? I mean, it would be that electric tea kettle, because prior to me buying the electric tea kettle, all I would drink was really black tea and herbal blends and maybe oolong if I was feeling daring, just because oolong teas and white teas and green teas all require water temperatures that are less than boiling. It's really hard to heat your water up to that temperature if you just have a tea kettle that you're placing on the stove. I mean, I guess if you have a thermometer, that was too high tech for me, I guess. I don't know. I digress. The most important tea-related gift I ever received was probably my first ever shiny red tea kettle, just because it's what started me on my journey to begin with. But now it's your turn. Let me know your answer to today's Tea Together Tuesday question. What is the most important tea-related gift you've ever received? And have you tried the Strawberry Rhubarb Parfait from DAVIDsTEA? If you have, let me know what you think about it in the comment box below. I know I didn't really talk too much about this, but that's okay. It's delicious. That's all you need to know. I feel like this would make like a really good popsicle or like really good Jello jigglers for some reason. Like that might be fun. And as usual, if you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye.